Hello, Aubrey. Hi, Mrs. Blake. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for coming on short notice. No problem. I'm happy to help look out for the little one while you and your husband are away for date night. Well, again, I greatly appreciate it, and since you're coming in on short notice, I promise I'll throw in a little extra money in your pay when we come back. You don't need to do that, but thank you. Well, don't worry. We'll be back before midnight hits. So the two of you have fun. Don't worry, ma'am. We'll have lots of fun together, I promise. I'll take care of them. Alrighty, you're an absolute lifesaver, Aubrey. I can't thank you enough. Dearest, Mommy and Daddy are going to go out for a little while, and so Aubrey here is going to take care of you. You remember Aubrey, right? She's your favorite babysitter, after all. Alright. Well, I've kept my husband waiting long enough. I'll see you two later. Take care. Bye, Mrs. Blake. Hello, human. It's nice to see you again. Something for me? What is it? Oh my goodness, did you draw this all by yourself? That is so good! And I can keep it? Oh, thank you, sweetie. And speaking of, I got something for you too. Ta-da! I made you a scarf. That way, you'll be nice and warm when you go out to play in the snow. See? And it's your favorite color too. Red. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Well, now that Mommy and Daddy are gone for a while, what do you want to do first? You're right. I suppose we should have something to eat. Well, luckily for you, Aubrey's here. And since it's a very special night tonight, why don't we order some pizza? Does that sound good? Okay. What kind of pizza do you want? Okay, 1 cheese pizza coming up. Oh, and your kitty's here too. Hello, Moonlight. It's nice to see you again. Aw, it's nice to see you again too, you lovely kitty. That was some yummy cheese pizza, wasn't it, dear? Excuse you. My goodness. Now that we've had some proper dinner, what would you like to do next? I brought some coloring books with me. We could watch a movie. Oh? You want me to read you a story? All right then. Which story? Oh. But sweetheart, every time I come here, I read this one to you. All right. I'll read this one to you. 7 Little Monsters by Maurice Sendak. It's a very thin book. 7 Little Monsters. Yes, the pictures are really pretty, aren't they? 7 little monsters in a row. See the 7 monsters go. 1 goes up. 2 goes down. 3 comes creeping into town. 4 eats only tulip trees. And 5 drinks all the tumbling seas. 6. Odd. Must be a ghost. Anyway. 6 sleeps late, but not in bed. and 7 just screws off his head. 7 monsters in a row, making trouble. There they go. And that's the end. Do you have another story that you'd like me to read to you, sweetheart? I must say, though, the neighbors must be really noisy. Well, I can certainly hear them, stomping around like giants. Stomp, stomp, stomp. You're so sweet, so precious. You want to color in your coloring books? All right. Speaking of, I got you a little present. Let me just open up my bag, and here you go. This is a magic pencil. It has lots of different colors all mixed together in one special pencil. That way you can color with more than one color at once. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. I'm glad you're enjoying your presents. Well, here's your coloring book. I'm curious to see how you color in your next picture. Solomon bread. Songs will have to wait. Yes, sweetheart? Already? Well, let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you colored these in really well. I can tell you really like your magic pencil. Well, good. That makes me very happy, sweetheart. What was I doing? Oh, I'm reading a book. It's a very, very good book. It's a little too big for little ones like you, but maybe when you get older, you'd like it. It's full of a lot of big words, and it's definitely a big book. A big book for big girls like me. You're so precious. Wow, it's really coming down, isn't it? Don't worry. I'm sure your mommy and daddy are staying nice and dry and warm. Well, they could be under an umbrella right now. Every time I come to babysit, you always have such questions, and your cats are always so friendly. But I suppose, if a magician were to enchant it, I suppose an umbrella could be magic. And speaking of magic umbrellas, we could watch that one movie. The one with the nanny who comes in flying on an umbrella. You want me to read you some nursery rhymes? All right. Do you remember where we keep the book? Very good, little one. Very good. A complete collection of Mother Goose nursery rhymes. The classic edition, illustrated by Gina Bake. What nursery rhyme do you want me to read to you first? Or do you want me to pick at random? Do you want it to be a surprise? All right, then. A surprise it'll be. Let's see. Aha! Here's one. Excuse me. It must have been from all the pizza I ate. But here's a nursery rhyme for you. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather flock together. So will pigs and swine. Rats and mice will have their choice, and so will I have mine. And see, it's got a pretty picture with a lot of birds on it. Oh, the bird smoking a pipe? That bird is called a dodo. They used to live on the earth millions and trillions and a bajillion years ago. Well, they decided that they would fare better elsewhere, and so one day they all flew away. Would you like another nursery rhyme? All right. Let's see. Let's see if you recognize this one, dear. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Yep. See the cat in the picture, playing the fiddle on the rooftops? You want me to read you more nursery rhymes? Are you sure? Don't you want to watch a movie? Or maybe we could draw some pictures? Aw. Well, I'm glad you like to hear me read. I like reading to you. All right. Tell you what. I'll read you 7 more nursery rhymes, and then we can watch a movie before your parents come home. Okay? All right. Do you want me to continue surprising you with the nursery rhymes? All right. Let's see. Here we go. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddlestick, and knows not what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, what is my dame to do? Till master finds his fiddlestick, she'll dance without her shoe. Why, yes, that is a very handsome vest that the rooster is wearing. Do you know where the dame's shoe is? That's right. It's on the chimney. Let's see. Here's another one. The Old Woman Under a Hill. There was an old woman lived under a hill, and if she's not gone, she lives there still. Your cat's here to visit us again. I guess she wants to listen to the nursery rhymes too. Let's see. Now here's one you might be familiar with. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty together again. Let's see. Let's see. Here are some really good nursery rhymes. The 10 o'clock scholar. A dollar, a 10 o'clock scholar. What makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock, but now you come at noon. Here's another good one. If all the world were apple pie, and all the sea were ink, and all the trees were bread and cheese, what should we have for drink? Chocolate milk does sound like a very good drink to have. 2 more nursery rhymes and then we'll watch a movie. All right? Let's see. Let's see. Here's one. One misty, moisty morning. You're right. That is a mole in a raincoat. One misty, moisty morning, when cloudy was the weather, I chanced to meet an old man, clothed all in leather. He began to compliment and I began to grin. How do you do, and how do you do, and how do you do again? These nursery rhymes are very silly, but they are very fun. And one more. The seventh nursery rhyme. Let's see. This last one ought to be special. Let's see. One more. Let's see. Here we are. Bedtime. Oh, no. It's not bedtime yet, little one. It'll be bedtime after we finish the movie, but that's just the name of the nursery rhyme. Bedtime. The man in the moon looked out of the moon and said, "'Tis time for all children on the earth to think about getting to bed." And that is 7 nursery rhymes for you. And we still have time to spare for one movie before your parents come home. Because once your parents come home, you're going to be in Betty by before then. So let's pick a short movie to watch, and then we'll get you all tucked into bed, all right? All right. What movie would you like to watch?